everyone, and welcome to a galaxy far, far away, and happy 7th of December. Okay, today we find the first mystery of the calendar. I had absolutely no clue about what is this thing. Is it a droid? Is it a building? What is it? It turns out to be a mini kit. And what is that, you may ask? Yeah, that's an excellent question. It turns out that mini kits are objects that you can collect in the Lego video games. So a mini kit will be hidden away on the stages in those games, and then you need to find them, either by searching or complete some difficult jumping puzzles and stuff like that, and then you can find these small collectibles. And if you collect enough of them, then you can get some rewards in those games. So it's not a thing that is unique to Star Wars. In the, for instance, Lego Batman games, they also look like this. They're just, black with Batman logos on. And in Lego Harry Potter, it's the mini kits are small Hogwarts crests. But this is what they look like in the Lego Star Wars games. I don't know if it's a thing in all the Lego Star Wars games, but they might just. I also have a little bit of a confession to make, because as I said the other day, I did set out some years ago to watch all the Star Wars that was ever made, which I did. However, I did make some ground rules. I did not see all the Lego Star Wars content that was made. Lots of TV series and movies and stuff. There's actually quite a bit of Lego Star Wars content. But I skipped that. I didn't really think that was. It's not really considered canon either. It's just made for fun and also for a bit younger audience. So it's absolutely fine. But I chose to skip it. But that also goes for the games. I have not played actually any of the Lego games. They are, of course, also meant for a younger audience, but I've actually also heard that they are quite fun, especially if you're playing two together. Then you are working together to build stuff and complete the levels. It should be really fun. Maybe I'll get a chance to play them someday. But for now, I have that experience saved for another day. But if we take the Lego angle away and just talk about Star Wars as computer games, that is absolutely fantastic. My first encounter with Star Wars as computer games was the Super Star Wars trilogy for the Super Nintendo. The first one of those was a little bit rough around the edges, but Super Empire Strikes Back and Super Return, especially Super Return of the Jedi, were phenomenal. Both for its time, but I also would argue that they are today really, really hard games as well. I also can mention Dark Forces, which came out in the wake of Doom, where it's a first-person shooter where you shoot stormtroopers and stuff like that. That was very, very popular. And also the role-playing game Knights of the Old Republic, which was also made into an MMO, The Old Republic, which is actually still active today. It came out in a try to, live on the hype, or try to take some of the hype from World of Warcraft. It didn't really succeed, but it's still active today and has a sprawling community as far as I know. It was quite fun. But yeah, don't have time to play these games anymore. But the games that I want to mention the most are the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor games. The Jedi Fallen Order came out for 5 years ago, and Jedi Survivor came out this year, actually. They are a little bit like Dark Souls and Uncharted, with a fantastic story about the young Cal Kestis, a young Jedi that has survived Order 66 and are trying to survive in a world where the Jedis are being hunted and exterminated by the Empire. It's absolutely amazing. And if you like Star Wars, it strikes the chord perfectly. I am actually still playing Jedi Survivor right now. I'm not done with it, but I'm having such a blast with it. A warm recommendation. If you haven't tried them, start with Jedi Survivor. It's, as I said, 5 years old. It's still a phenomenal game. Okay, so the door of the day was a little bit meta, but it gave me an opportunity to talk a little bit about Star Wars video games, and that's always cool. What do you think? Are there any of the Star Wars games that I should have mentioned that it's completely criminal that I didn't mention? Or have you tried any of the Lego Star Wars games? And if yes, did you find any of these mini kits? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you'll give this video a like. I hope that you will subscribe if you aren't already, and I hope that you will share it with your friends and family. If you know someone who speaks Danish, then you can also send them the Danish versions of these videos. I make them both in English and in Danish. And I will also be very, very happy if you will join me again tomorrow, where we're going to open yet another door. Take care. Bye.